Hey guys, Sword here, and this is going to be another fun thing to do in Minecraft Xbox 360. And look at there's xXLIL Legend XX. And we see that there are two slimes jumping in the corner because apparently they love to jump in the corner. Every time when they spawn, they always go to the corner. I don't know why. But there's three giant slimes. I don't know the actual size of them, but all I know is that they cannot go through a 2x2 area. They get stuck there. So whenever we get past that wall to the tunnel, they are not able to get us until they are actually smaller. If someone actually punches them or gets them, makes them multiply or something. But apparently this is one spot that they could actually spawn in. So we unintentionally actually made a tunnel or the skylight where it's gonna actually spawn there, so we could actually make an automatic slime farm, but we're not gonna do that. It's just not my thing. Probably a new world. And what we're gonna do is actually bring the slime to the surface. I want to call them blorpies, but every time when I try to call them blorpies, I kind of forget what they are called. I don't want to call them slime balls because that is the wrong thing to call them, because I kept getting hated on because of that. Just because they drop slime balls, it doesn't mean that their names are slime balls, because their name is slime balls. It's some sort of the same thing. Rant over, I'm going to call them blorpies. So these little blorpies, I'm going to bring them up to the surface, and you have to keep in the range so that it'll keep chasing you. Because I don't think there has been really much, like, few videos of actually showing slimes on the surface and see how they would react. And I figure, why not just bring them up here, because it may be a first, and it may be a second, maybe a third. If they done it on PC, I don't care. I'm doing it for the Xbox 360, which is different. So, yeah, it is different. Anyways, what I'm bringing now is just a giant slime onto the surface. So now it's going across the way. I just don't want it to fall, otherwise it'd be the instant death. And it's kind of funny how, for some odd reason, they want to kill you. Out of any monster, it seems like the slime is the least expected monster to try to kill you. Because once you actually get them down to the little tiny, one by one little tiny squares, they still try to kill you, but all they do is just push you around, which is actually a nuisance, and then you have to go kill them before they push you into lava, or they push you into any other monsters, especially when there's like 30 of them crowding around you, pushing you at the same time. And other interesting facts is that they cannot swim. Any other monsters can swim, but slimes cannot swim. They just sink. And when they are in a trapped area, they cannot bounce either. So, good to know. This is why I made the bridge. I tried to actually make it swim across the bridge, but it turns out it cannot jump. It goes to the edge, but it just can't jump. So I couldn't do anything about that. So I had to make the bridge just for that reason. And another interesting fact is, after the video, we came back to the spot, and we see that the slime was actually going towards Project Skylight, because that's where all the light source is from. I don't know, either that's where the light source is from, or it's just trying to get back to its spawn point. Too bad I didn't have a video of that, otherwise I would have shown you, but it died along the way. So look at that slime is trying to climb, and it's not able to climb. So yeah, I try to block off the water because I know it can't swim for some odd reason, and it hits me, so I was about to die, so I couldn't do anything anymore. I tried to block off the water so it could actually climb again, but little legend actually got it out of the way, so I am thankful for that. So again, if someone has already done this on PC, it doesn't really matter. I'm doing it for the Xbox, which is kind of different, but somewhat not really much the same. You could always argue either it's the same or different, depending on however you want to look at it, whatever your argument is. I just see it as that if they already have it on PC, if I upload it for the Xbox 360, then I'll be the first one to do it on an Xbox 360. So that's where that little milestone is coming from. Anyways, yep, just bring the slime onto the surface, and it can't go through that door. It's a 2x2 area type of door, it just can't get through it. It's funny how that works. It's trying to climb too, and I can't hit it. I try to get close to it to hit it, but I can't hit it, so this is where a bow and arrow would be very useful, but sadly I don't have a bow and arrow with me. This is why you want to carry a bow and arrow for the giant slimes, otherwise they will just kill you if you're not able to hit it. I don't know why, I don't know how that happens, but it just happens. But other than that, again, this is all there was to it. We're just bringing the slimes to the surface, see how it will react. It doesn't get killed by sunlight, of course, so all you have to do is just bring it up to the surface and just have fun with it. Just run around, let it chase you, and the noises that it makes is hilarious. I don't know why, it's just, I don't know why would they choose that sound for a slime, but I'm not going to argue with that. So with nothing else to really show, we're just circling around it, we're just looking at it while it turns into nighttime. There's nothing really else much to show now. So I'm going to end it off here in about another 10 seconds or so. Oh well. With that being said, I am SwordKing090. Have a nice day, and I will see you in the next video. And I just died because another interesting fact, they actually have multiple targets to choose from. Wherever you're closest to, it will try to attack you. Have a nice day.